Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Makah HaKadash. Double honors to all the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Akim and Aquaf tuning in and listening. This is Daniel Agah from the Great Millstone, Chicago camp. And it was just something, I'm just meditating on the blessings of Jacob and Esau. And it was already ordained for Jacob to receive the birthright and the blessing. You know, because Esau liked to lie and say Jacob, tricked Esau, but it was already ordained for Jacob to be blessed. This is a biblical thing, and this is why Esau hates us to this day. Even Esau that don't even know what's going on, they spirit feel this, They understand that, And this is a biblical thing, So this is Genesis 4:1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived, and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord, Yahweh. And he said, and she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto Yahweh. And Abel, he also bought the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And Yahweh had respect unto Abel and to his offering, but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And Yahweh said unto Cain, why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field, Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. And Yahweh said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not, am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which has opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it should not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, Yahweh, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from the face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone shall find of me shall slay me. And this is Cain. But Cain is actually, Esau is the spiritual of Cain. And let's look up that word vagabond. To shake, wear, wonder, move to and fro, flutter, slow grief. Let's look up that word fugitive, and then we're gonna move to the next chapter. But this Esau was already fucked. And he was lying, man. He's a liar. Because he lied to the Lord. You saw that? A fugitive. To quiver, totter, shake, reel, stagger, wander, move, stiff, tremble. To be tossed about, to shake, cause to totter, to shake, disturb, to cause to wander. All right, let's go to Genesis 27. In Genesis 27. Genesis 27 and 25. And he said, bring it near. And this is about Jacob and Esau. This is where Isaac blessed Jacob This is where Isaac gave the blessings out. Okay, this is Genesis 27 and 25. And he said, bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat, and brought it him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, see, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field which the Lord Yahweh hath blessed. Therefore God give thee the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. And corn and wine is resources. The fatness of the earth is the best dwelling places of the earth, man. Control of the resources, corn and wine. All right, let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's son bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. And that was the blessing that we got, Jacob. And we're going to go down to what Esau. I'm going to jump down to 34. All right. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great, exceedingly bitter cry. And see, you can tell that's Esau, man. Cain is spiritually Esau. Because back in Genesis 4, he said, look, what, my burden is more than I can bear? He whining and shit, He cried greatly, an exceedingly bitter cry, and said unto his father, bless me, even me, also my father. Then he said, thy brother came with subtlety, and have taken away thy blessing. See, he tried to lie and make it seem like Jacob, tricked him. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he have taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants. And with corn and wine have I sustained him. What shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac answered his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above, and by the sword thou shalt live, and serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Let's look up that word dominion. To wander restlessly, roam. So Esau is a vagabond. Don't it say in Habakkuk, he keepeth not at home? All right, well, let's keep reading. Verse 41, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing, wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then I will slay my brother Jacob. And that perpetual hatred is today. Because Esau know he through, man. He has a temporal blessing. Because right now, he's in rulership right now. This is 2 Ezra 6 and 8. Then answered I said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham and unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held the hail first the hill of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Because he said that older is to serve the younger in Genesis, you know. So that's how you know Esau's kingdom is temporal, you know. And then we're going to rule, you know. So that's how you know who's in power today. You know, and Esau is he's a vagabond, you know, a fugitive, man. This is I'm going to go to Habakkuk 2. Slack it. I have to drive. This is Habakkuk 2 and 5. I'm going to start at 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell and as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth which is not his, how long, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. And that's how Esau is, because his blessing is the sword. He conquers, and trotting down lands. He takes shit. So he increases he steals a lot of shit. Because all his riches are gotten by blood, man. Like here in America, man. Like pretty much where Esau dwell at, these nice little suburbs and these vast, estates and all that shit was from the Native Americans, man. A lot of this shit, he came through with the sword, man. And he takes shit. I'm gonna start at 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee? And thou shalt be for booties unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations, and all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of man's blood, and for violence of the land of the city, and of all that dwell therein. So Esau, this is a temporal kingdom for Esau, man. Esau is through, man. It's in Romans 9:21. This is Romans 9:21. Hath not the potter power over the clay, of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor, and another unto dishonor? And and Esau is a vessel of dishonor. It was already from the beginning that he's a base man, even from Cain, man. He's a fucking liar. He's a snake. He's a murderer. And this is a temporal kingdom, man. Numbers 35. And Esau, he's a bloodshedder, man. He got a lot of blood on his hands, man. He caused a lot of wickedness in the earth, man. And that's why the earth is not wielding its strength today, man. Because this nigga is in charge, man. Nobody likes Esau, man. This is Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So it's a recompense, man. It's a recompense, man. And Esau has a judgment, man. Esau has a judgment coming for him, man. And there's nothing we can do about it, man. Esau has a judgment, man. And I'm gonna just end it. I'm gonna just end it on this. This is Amos 1:9. Thus said Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity of Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the palaces thereof. Thus said Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 punishment, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. And that's a tribe of Esau. Thus said Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of the children of Ammon, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they have ripped up the woman with child of Gilead, that they might enlarge their border. But I will kindle a fire in the wall of Rabbah, and it shall devour the palaces thereof with shouting, in the day of battle with a tempest, in the day of the whirlwind. Their king shall go up into captivity, and he and his princes together, saith the Lord Yahweh. So all this is happening is because of what Esau did to us. It's a recompense. The Lord didn't forget nothing. Cain slew Abel. It's judgment for that. So it's a lot of blood here, man, that's complaining to the Lord, man. It's a lot of spirits that's still complaining to the Lord, man, about this nigga, man. So it's a recompense, man. And I'm gonna just end it. This is Sirach. I know I jumped around, so this is Sirach 10:8. Because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And this is a very unrighteous, violent kingdom that we living in, man. A lot of people, so hey, man, this is gonna be a violent takeover, man. The Lord is going to snatch this nigga out of rulership, man. And he says, the saints shall take the kingdom and possess it forever and ever. So, man, Esau got to go down, man, so we can receive our blessing, man. We already got the blessing, so we can be made manifest and be able to rule in righteousness. So that's why all this shit that's going on today is because of what happened back then. And the Lord didn't forget anything, man. It's the Lord wants a recompense for everything that passed. So I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to all the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom and Kwam Yashala in the Bible.